Hi, this is Amber, and I'm here tonight to show you some of my artwork and to create with you maybe a little bit. My hat here I made. I don't know if you want me to take it off. What I did was I started with a really big circle, and then I cut some fabric in another big circle, and then cut a circle out of it. Now you can cut the circle smaller, or you can put elastic in it to make it stay on your head better. Mine I kind of liked floppy, and I also put in some pom-pom trim and a patch of fabric here in a coordinating color. It's a little bit different of the fabric, just a stripe of it. I just had a little patch of it, so I used it. And then I also have a bunch of tulle. I don't know if you know what that is or not. It's the stuff on ballerina skirts, basically. And some netting, which is similar to tulle, only it's kind of stiffer, some of it. And some really awesome different kinds of netting that I got at Axeman, actually, which is a good place to get art supplies, is Axeman. You can get them for super cheap. Another place to go for fabric would be Hobby Lobby or SR Harris. Those are good stores to go to. I also am working on this. It is a custom glove. It's decorative, and it's all handmade by me. And I draw and I write poetry as well, so it's not finished yet, but this is the sleeve. And it's going to have rickrack on it, and it's gonna tie, but I think I'm gonna put a snap on it so you won't see the ties here. It'll just be a little snap where the ties are. And this will be fixed up too, but you can see all the beadwork I did here on the hand. Now, a good place to buy beads is also Hobby Lobby, but there's another store in uptown Minneapolis called Bobby Bead. And they also have an online store, but it's best to go in the store yourself in person and see all the beads, because they have a ton of selection of stuff in the stores that they don't have on sale in the website, which I don't understand, but whatever. So, on this too, I noticed that some of the parts for fake flowers are interesting concepts when you use them in your art. For instance, this right here, this little metallic looking dude, it is the part of a fake flower that goes in the middle to represent the calyx. So what I did is I took it apart and then painted it with nail polish. I had some bronze nail polish. Ordinarily it would have been white. So I kind of colored it with nail polish. So onto this here, and feel free to tell me what you want to see me do on a future video. If you would like me to show you how to make something like this, or something a bit simpler, let me know. Post your likes and just tell me kind of what you enjoyed about the video, some of your input. That'd be nice. So the first one that I want to show you, actually, that I did, let's see here. I'm not seeing it right now. I'm not seeing it. Here it is. Okay. This one right here. one here has a dragon right here. And a fairy right here. And there's the fairy wing. And some weird snail eyes or something. And I tried my hand at shading and doing chromatic grays right here with the purple on top of the orange. You can see just a little bit of like a greenish kind of metallic gray. Those are colors that I really like spending time with. Pinks and purples and oranges. This ice blue violet lilac color, like a periwinkle, is really pretty. I liked those colors together. Then there was this. I do want to do illustrations for children's books, and I want to write and publish my own books one day. That's a goal of mine. I have been published in some anthologies by Cow Tipping Press. My name is Amber Fisher, by the way, so you can find me in some Cow Tipping Press novels. Actually, they're more like zines than novels, but here's a butterfly, and I did a stinger, and I made some really funky looking flowers, and this I used colored pencil, gel pen, ballpoint pen, and markers. And then there's this dragon I made. It features my daughter in a little inflatable pool with brown hair. You can barely make her out, but you can see her in that inflatable pool. It's a yellow pool, and she's got brown hair. Tiny little picture of her, but she's there. And then there's this picture of this person with curly hair with the dolphin coming out of her hair into the ocean. And here's the dragon mouth and the dragon head and the dragon eye. And here's a tree that me and my daughter used to play with, but there was a hammock on it. This right here is some weird surreal mermaid kind of thing I did. I think it's an alien or a really obnoxious looking headed kid with a backpack in a fern forest. This is a doodle. This is a doodle right now, but I'm starting to draw over here in the corner. This is a finished doodle. This one makes me super happy to look at because it's got so much going on. You can never get bored. You're always seeing a new creature when you look at this one. And it has tons and tons of color. Alright, there's this one. This one is even more aliens. I like to pay special attention to the alien right here. He's fun looking. He's scary, but he looks worried somehow. And then there's a little fairy with a mushroom on top of her head. Like a little pixie kind of fairy thing. So, and then there's this mean dude, again. Well, he looks mean, okay? It's the sharp teeth, I know. And we just can't get over how mean that looks, can we? And then there's this little dragon dude. I showed it to 1.5-year-old, and she absolutely adored that picture for some reason. She, like, smiled at me quite a bit when I showed it to her. And her eyes got all big. I don't know if she really likes the purple and pink or what, but it is kind of a girly doodle. Let me tell you that. And here is Jabbar mooning everybody. This one I am not finished with yet. I kind of made a little mistake down here in the corner. So I covered it up with nail polish. And now I'm going to sketch over it. Or maybe paint it. But Yeah, I added color to my dragon here. I layered pen, pencil, and a little bit of paint here and there, and marker. Colored pencils are kind of tricky sometimes to get the right color pencils for the right project. I've noticed that when you want to blend, you really want your Derwent's watercolors or your Prismacolor smooths, soft Prismacolors, because they blend really well and they look like pastels on the paper when you get done. And always get yourself a blender pencil that's a colorless pencil, and that will help you layer and blend colors too. Those colorless pencils are off the hook incredible, the stuff they do to the paper. Because you can't even see little tiny white marks on the paper no more when you use those guys. It's incredible. So I really like them. I swear by them. And this dragon is a good example of what the blender pencil can do. It's also a good example of what layering color can do. Because I laid down the red, and then I did green over on top. Sometimes I laid down the orange and did green on top. Sometimes I laid down the green and did red colored pencil on top. So there's definitely some layering of color that went into that piece right there. This is just, I actually got a printed paper that was blue like this to begin with. And I started coloring on it. Now I don't know if I like what I did so far. It's okay, I guess, but I definitely need to rework it and I want to work on it more. But those are it for now. Unless you want to see these ones. Yeah, I guess I can show you this one. This is a little bit older. This was about a month or two ago I did this one. I experimented with nail polish. And some pen right here, and so. Alright, so I'm gonna hang my glove back up. Oh, and I kind of want to introduce you to a friend of mine. So I have a friend. Here is my friend. This is a doll and a purse at the same time. She's a unicorn, but her horn is a mushroom. And she has a flower eye. She's got a daisy in the center and some weird delphinium kind of looking flower.
Would you like this?